Hi everyone, this is the first video of our series called Simulate Everything. So here we will talk about the Monte Carlo simulation or other simulations, how to do integration, differentiation using numerical approach and simulation approach. And for all the simulation, the first concept which everybody needs to know is how to generate a random number. So let us begin with it. So if I write is equal to and then RAND and two parentheses, that will give me a random number between 0 and 1. Is that true? Let me copy the same formula again and again in other cells, and now you can see that my first number is 0.27, the second is 0.87, third is 0.82, 0.21, 0.61. So these numbers are all different, but they are all between 0 and 1. And what I can also do is I can grab this number here, and then I can again copy this number again. So if you see that the numbers are changing, so if I click on this formula and then press enter, all the number changes again because they are generated again. So let me take both of these columns and let's plot a graph here. So if I plot a scatter graph, then you can see that the numbers are all random, but they are between 0 and 1. So both on the x-axis it's 0 to 1, and on the y-axis it's 0 to 1. But they are not lot of numbers here. So what I'll do is I'll generate more numbers and then do the plot again. So let me do that. So again I'll grab the two cells and I'll drag them down. So I have around 900 points, and it doesn't matter how many points I have. And then I'll say insert and then a scatter plot again. So now you can see, because now I have lot of points, all the points are between 0 and 1. So this is 0 to 1 on x-axis and 0 to 1 on y-axis. So this seems like little fun. So what happened is we put so many points that we fill up this square from 0 to 1. Now what if we have to generate a number which is not between 0 to 1 but between something else? So here what will I do is I double click on this and I say here is 1 minus 2 into random number. So if I do that, what will happen is that the random number will be get multiplied by 2 and it gets subtracted by 1. So what will happen? It will change the random number from 0 to 1 to minus 1 to 1. So let me see if it's possible. So I just when I select the cell, I bring my cursor to the end of the cell and I double click on it. So when I double click on it, all the numbers in this column will change to the same formula which I type in the first cell. So now you can see that the numbers on the x-axis has changed from minus 1 to 1. So because we have modified the formula here, so it's minus 1 to 1 on this graph. Now if I do the same thing for this, so I grab this number and bring it here, or let me type the formula again. So that is 1 minus 2 into random number. And if I bring the cursor again to the end of the cell and I double click on it, it will also change all the numbers in the same column. And now the numbers are minus 1 to 1 and minus 1 to 1 in both x and y plane. So now you can see that we have a rectangle which looks little different. So now all you need to do, suppose if you wanna get a number between minus 10 and 10, all you need to do is multiply this thing, the whole thing, by 10. So if I do this and I double click on this, now you can see it goes from minus 10 to 10. And same if I want to do this like 15, so I will multiply. So here instead of 10 I'm using 15 as example. So if I do 15, then you can see now these numbers are changed from minus 15 to 15, and these are changed from minus 10 to 10. So this is how we generate a random number, right? So I hope this video helped, and I will see you again where we will use this random number to do some simulations. Okay, thank you.